Now students, let us have a look on some short incidences and the importance of Gandhiji in our struggle for independence. Why Mahatma Gandhi is known as father of nation, that also you can come to know after watching this video. So let us have a look on the views of Gandhiji and the life he led in order to make our country free.
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, lovably called as Bapu, was born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar in Gujarat. His father was a higher official of Porbandar and his mother, Putli Bai, was a religious woman. Gandhi was an average student, but he derived the modesty from his father and morale through his mother. Stories such as Satya Harishchandra highly influenced Gandhi to lead a principled life. At the age of 19, Gandhi went to England to become a lawyer. After returning to India, he began to practice law in Bombay with little success. So when he received an offer to work for a firm in South Africa, he was ready to oblige it. He was 24 years by the time and had a wife named Kasturi Bai. While being in South Africa, which was dominated by the Europeans, Gandhi often felt the discrimination against the Indians. On one such occasion, he was forced to give up his seat in the first-class compartment to a European. When he refused to do so, he was beaten up by the coach driver and was thrown out of the train. This proved to be the wake-up call for Gandhi to fight against the suppression. He soon found out a way to revolt, and that's called Satyagraha, the force of truth. With the newly found Satyagraha, Gandhi was able to combat the discrimination against the Indians. He even gained them the right to vote, for which he became a national hero. In 1914, while Gandhi came back to India, the country was under the rule of the British. Gandhi immediately joined the freedom movement and called for Swaraj, the rule by our own countrymen. With the introduction of Gandhian style of non-violence and non-cooperation, the Indian freedom struggle got much powerful. In 1921, he was made the leader of the Indian National Congress, the party that was fighting for the independence. In 1930, as the British government imposed tax on the salt, Gandhi took a 400 kilometers march to seashore called Dandi. There, he made salt with his own hands to show his protest against the evil tax. He even encouraged the use of homemade curry through an instrument named charaka. Curry was not only aimed to provide self-dependence, it was indeed an act of rebellion against the foreign-made clothes. Gandhi not just influenced the people to be powerful and independent, he showed them the way a leader should be: calm, simple and humble. Though a religious person, always changing the names of God and reciting Bhagavad Gita, Gandhi was always against the social evils such as untouchability. With such qualities, he was rightly called as Mahatma, the great soul. Whenever his ways of non-violence has not yielded the expected results, Gandhiji resorted to the hunger strike, placing his own life in danger for the cause. As the Second World War broke out in 1939, Gandhi thought it to be the right time to force the Britishers to quit. He invoked a movement in 1942 called the Quit India Movement. By the year 1947, the British government has enough troubles to seek in India and England. So it did leave India, but only after dividing it into two countries, India and Pakistan. Though Gandhi was happy for the independence, he was shattered by the partition. The partition of India was not a peaceful process. It led to violent clashes between the Hindus and the Muslims. Gandhi repeatedly went to the hunger strikes to restore peace among the country. On one such occasion, in 1948, as Gandhi completed a 2-day hunger strike in New Delhi, he was shot dead by a Hindu nationalist called Nathuram Godse. Though Gandhi was no more to lead the nation, his principles and character has always shown the best way.
So, Following the lifestyle principles and teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, our political leaders were able to obtain freedom, right? And after 200 long years of struggle and slavery of Britishers and many other foreign invaders, we got our independence. Now, let us have a look on some interesting facts about Mahatma Gandhi. So, let's start.
We all know that 2nd October is the birthday of the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. But do you know he shares his birthday with another great leader of our country, the man of peace, our second Prime Minister, Shri Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji.
Oh!
There are 53 major roads in India and 48 roads outside India named after him.
Wow!
Bapu walked almost 18 kilometers a day throughout his life. This is almost equal to walking around the world twice. Although he traveled all around the world, he never traveled in an aeroplane.
Oh!
During 1921, seeing the poverty in Madurai, where people did not have clothes to wear, he gave up his clothes and started wearing only dhoti and even got his head shaved. The smiling picture of Bapu on the currency of our country is not a drawing but a mirror image of his photo captured in 1946 but was printed on the Indian rupee only after 1996.
Wow!
He was a man of non-violence and peace, yet he never received the Nobel Peace Prize, for which he was nominated 5 times.
Oh!
However, as a mark of respect, the United Nations have also declared his birthday, that is 2nd October, as the International Day of Non-Violence, with effect from 2007.
Wow!
Gandhiji was truly a man of simple living and high thinking, and we must always try and learn to follow his principles of truth and peace. Rightly said by our beloved Bapu, Ahimsa Parmo Dharma. And so, let us all celebrate the spirit of peace and non-violence on his birthday. Happy Gandhi Jayanti!
So students, hope you enjoyed the information which was given by Chota Bheem in the video, right? Now, the homework for today is you're going to note down all the interesting facts about Mahatma Gandhi, as it may be a part of your exam, okay? And you will note down all the important points regarding Mahatma Gandhi in your value education notebook. As I told you to do the same for Swami Vivekanand, similar thing you'll be doing for Mahatma Gandhi also. Okay. Now that's all for today, students. Take care of yourself. Be at home. Be safe. And do study whatever is being taught to you on a regular basis. Do not let your syllabus go down. Do complete it in time. That's all for today, students. Do your homework and complete your value education notebook. See you all very soon.